Hey guys, Bnates Gamer, and I'm back with another video, and today I am so excited to let you guys know what's been going on today. So, Touch Arcade has released an article just putting out a ton of Monetization Model versus info on us, and so I'd just like to share it with you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So first off, there will be no single player campaign, so instead of Game Off splitting their dev team into multiplayer and single player groups, they've decided to put it just all on multiplayer, which is great. Now another thing is that they've unveiled 3 out of the 12 agents that will be in the soft launch that they have been hinting at. And today Touch Arcade kind of announced the 4th one being named Lock. And so what I'm going to do for the agents, guys, is put that in a separate video kind of talking about each one and their abilities, and more in depth. And also I want to kind of show you guys something extra, hint hint. So stay tuned for that. But I do want to let you guys know a few things. So agents will be customizable by way of unlockable skins, weapon paint jobs, and unique kill signs. So it looks like it'll be cosmetic, which is good. We'll have to see what happens. But this next thing is I'm a little skeptical about. But it says that they can also be leveled up to increase their damage output and health. So just let that settle for a second. I'm a little worried about that, but I mean, we're gonna have to see how that works out in multiplayer. I hope that it's all balanced and stuff, but we'll have to see about that. And so the next thing is that with the agents, they will have sort of unique abilities for them, and to activate them, you need to have a required thing called core charges. So you get core charges by playing the game, just killing someone, capturing a point. And just it'll be slowly earned over time, and you can store up to 10 core charges, and different abilities for each agent cost different amounts of core charges. So one agent might have an ability that's like 5 core charges, another one might have an ability that's like 6 core charges, so it all depends, just to keep it balanced. So if you guys have ever played Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare, then the kind of similar thing what they do with the specialist abilities and stuff. So over time you accumulate a certain amount of score for something, for a certain ability, and then you can use it. So very similar, and it'll be interesting how it plays out now in Modern Combat. So I mean, we'll see what sort of abilities there are, but again, we'll put that in a separate video. So for the soft launch, there will be a single 4v4 mode called Zone Control, which you guys already know about Zone Control. We've had it in previous Modern Combat games, but it's a little bit different this time around. So I think it's going to be sort of a King of the Hill type game mode now. So there will be a stationary capture point, that unlocks it at the start of the game, and the teams fight for the control of the zone, and at the end of the match, the team that controlled the capture point for the longest wins the match. So pretty much King of the Hill. They've changed it a bit, so it's more of kind of a team-oriented thing. So there's that. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is the controls. So I found this a little interesting. So you guys already know controls for Modern Combat has been great, so far, and they've tried to make it more customizable over time with each game. And so, they're stepping it up this time. So first off, again, the entire right side of the screen is for aiming, and then you can double tap, for aiming down sight. And then weapon shoot automatically, which is interesting, but I mean, there will be, a traditional shoot button, which you can add, in the settings of the game. And then it does say each map will have at least 2 wall running spots, and basically all you need to do is just sprint towards them, which I kind of figured, if there was an extra button, it would make it a little bit more complicated. So all you have to do is just kind of run towards these points. And it's interesting how it says at least 2 wall running points, so there's not too many, points to do it. It's just something just to add to the map, which is great. And then you'll have the agent's, special ability on the bottom of the screen. So they've actually put a little bit of gameplay in the form of GIFs. So I'll put that, on the screen very soon. And what they've also done is they have said, that Monetization Versus will be free to play right, out of the gate, which is not, surprising at all. But it says here, Game Off does promise that there will be no pay-to-win elements, and there will not be an energy system. So this is big news. Honestly, we have to see what they promise about the no pay-to-win. I mean, the whole upgrading your agent, for more damage and health is a little bit, skeptical. But the whole energy system. So what it makes me think is that how are they going to make money if it's free to play and no energy system? So I think what they're going to do is have ads in the game. That's for sure. They're going to have most likely supply packs, but, they did say, agents are customizable with kill signs, weapon, skins and, their agent skins. So I'm pretty sure there'll be, packs just for that. So cosmetic items only, I hope. And yeah, I mean, no energy system. That is great. So it looks like I think they're trying to kind of switch the freemium model into a more, user-friendly sort of model to make everyone happy, which is great. And then another thing that I've noticed is it says they will have a region-locked soft launch happening possibly as soon as next week. So next week, people can get their hands on this game, which is insane. And just, wow, they're going to have 12 agents, I think, in the soft launch. And, they've already shown 4. And they'll have, I think they said they have 5 maps, that being Apex, Sandstorm, Port, Blackrock, and Slums. And you'll actually see here, Slums is actually very, very familiar. If you guys have played MC4 before, it is based off of Dog Days. So it looks very, very similar. As soon as you see the first image, you're like, yeah, that's Dog Days. So there's that. And I mean, overall, this game looks insane. The graphics look really good. From what they've said, no pay to win, no energy system. It's all just kind of, hitting us right now. Just kind of like, is this going to work? How are they going to do this? Soft launch, how long is it going to be in soft launch? Because Gangstar New Orleans has been in soft launch for so long, and it just now came out. So, we're going to see how these plays out. And honestly, I'm excited. Honestly, I'm really, really excited for the game. I'm not, going to be so hyped, just put my, standards like really up there. But honestly, it looks like Game Loft is doing the right thing here. Only cosmetic, no energy system, no pay to win, and, free to play. It looks like they're doing, a great job here, and only multiplayer, no single player. As much as, I like the single player, not really. Just I respect, the team for putting their effort into making, a cool story. But being, just having a multiplayer and then putting effort into like esports, I know like that part of the community really wants that, and they've done that for MC5 a lot. So huge respect to them. Game Off Montreal, please, I can't wait to play the game. And so yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'll have some more, videos down the line. So stay tuned in the next few days, as I'll have, some info to share with you guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.